Love Fresh and Fit. Been watching and following these guys for, God, what, since 2021? Something like that? Something around there. I think it was like kind of during the sheepdemic or the, somewhere around there. Here we go. Whoop.
He knew it. And
well, he's gonna. I think he's paying for that right now.
Yeah, you would hope.
Yeah.
And a lot of other people knew it too in the CIA. So I love when people today,
some poor American sailors on a surveillance ship, not really armed.
It was a spy ship.
Yeah.
With massive American flags on the deck. We're a friendly ship. And the Israelis knew it. They had it in their control room on the wall. Friendly. They knew it. And the scout ships that were flying that morning knew it. So it's a lie that it was a mistake. It was not a mistake. We have the documents. We know that it wasn't a mistake. It was intentional.
Chocolate says, Myron, how do foreign groups or anti-Semitic figures co-opt Christian language and is Christ King part of the playbook?
Oh my God! Here we
We're
go.
at a point now where they will call you anti-Semitic for anything, bro. It doesn't have power anymore. It used to have power. Now it doesn't. They literally use that term for anything, bro. Anything
critical of
Israel means anti-Semitic.
Thank you.
So I didn't realize. I'm aware of that. You're not allowed to say it for some reason.
No, you can't say it. These are things that you're not allowed to talk about.
Right. Criticize you.
And it's interesting because both of them came from Fox. Mainstream media.
Yep.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I will say it infuriates me that
you can criticize your own
government,
but not a foreign
government.
That's
Grotesque.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Tucker's
noticing,
man. They're
noticing.
Yep. The noticing is here.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
On the other hand, to give any foreign government a pass if it's acting in its own interest. It's like,
I don't care about you.
You're a foreign country. I get it. But the
hey guys, if you want to put Israeli flags, don't ban them. Let them put them on. It's fine.
See this? Okay, so this is what I love about Myron. Okay, even though he might disagree with these people on his platform or in his chat or whatever the case may be, he still allows them to have their freedom of speech. And this is something that I genuinely not only respect, but I strongly believe in. And I learned this phrase from Myron. But I've also seen, so I love watching things with like Thomas Sowell. I love Thomas Sowell content. His content and his knowledge and intelligence is just unmatched. But anyway, so I believe I might miss a couple words, but I'm going to quote, well, I don't want to quote Myron, but so anyways, he said, the beauty of freedom of speech is that it allows idiots or stupid people to prove and show that they're idiots and they're stupid. And that's what I love about freedom of speech. We should be able to, no matter what, have controversial conversations, have civil adult conversations, regardless of how you feel, what you think, what you believe, what you assume, and what you accuse the other person of, okay? We should be allowed to do that. There's no harm in it. And I think it takes a very rare person. Like, I've always had this mentality growing up. I love being proven wrong. I love it. It literally makes my pee hard. I love being proven wrong. Because this is why, and hear me out. The reason why I love being proven wrong is because not only did I learn something, but the other person taught me something. That's what I love about it. But the problem here is that this is gonna sound like I'm bragging, but I'm just being truthful from my perspective. I'm very rarely ever proven wrong. Ever. I like to call conspiracy theorists pattern recognitionist. And I've been this way since, late middle school, early high school. And I was always considered like when MySpace first came out, okay? Like I said, I'll be 34 on Sunday. When MySpace first came out, I told everybody, like I had a MySpace account. I even had a Facebook account. I don't think I've touched Facebook since, I want to say 2016, maybe 2014, somewhere around in that area. I quit MySpace like in 2012, 2015, maybe somewhere around there. But I remember telling everybody, like, social media is going to cripple society. And not only cripple it, It's going to inflate everybody's ego. And I'm telling you, I said this back in 2006, 2008, moving forward. It's going to cause a vast majority of women to not only be delusional, but to live in some kind of weird bubble space that there's a lot of people, male and female, that actually contribute and actually back up and condone their diabolical, weird, delusional, degenerative behavior. And we're seeing that with OF. We're seeing that with Instagram models. Now you got like Instagram boyfriends and this and that. It's just strange, man. Like, we're losing our way so quickly. It's wild. Right, so here we go.
A podcast on American nationalism or whatever. We gotta adhere to the freedom of speech.
Hey, there it is. See?
So
there it is.
don't block people for putting that shit.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Jay, bro, you don't ban people. Idea of. It's an L. But hey. Niggas want to put that flag up. It is what it is.
Our country allowing the murder of our own sailors did nothing wrong.
30 sailors, sucker.
So real quick too, like, I want to say something. I don't know if many people not recognize. I don't know if many people know this, but like Jeffrey Epstein, for instance, y'all should look up. So Jeffrey Epstein was a part of the CIA, right? Or at least he had a bunch of CIA ties and this and that, right? Y'all should look up his ties to Israel. I'm not saying I'm anti-Israel. I'm not saying that. I'm a little ignorant on the whole Israel and Palestinian and Gaza and all that stuff. Now I've developed weapon systems and I've developed and designed circuitry for the Iron Dome for a company that I'm not going to name. And it's funny too, because like I'll see people in my comments section talk about, you don't make that much money. Oh, you look like you don't make that much money. This and that. You have no idea what I do and what I have done. And typically, these are most people that are on the left. They always assume who you are just off of the way you look. Whatever happened to the saying, don't judge a book by its cover? Whatever happened to that saying? Because that's what I grew up in. That's how I grew up. My father and my mother always taught me that no matter what your skin color is, it doesn't matter. It matters on who you are on the inside. Doesn't matter what it is on the outside. You might look weird. Who cares? Who cares if you look weird? Who cares if people think you look weird? As long as you're a good person and you do the right thing and you have integrity, you have dignity, you have self-respect, you have the proper morals, ethics, and integrity, all of these things that I just named, as long as you have those, you're good. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Been there. By the way, conscripted. We had the draft then. Maybe not even there voluntarily.
It's a great point.
That the U.S. government knows that?
I mean, just my head is. I didn't know that until you just told me. I hope the Trump administration. I hope Congressman Luna, who's been heading up the I guess.
Oh, you mean the stripper that hides her real last name?
Who?
For obvious reasons. That chick. The one that did a MAGA photo shoot in underwear. That one.
The JFK Epstein. The release of files.
What's her name?
You have to have a congressional committee.
Oh, I can't remember her name.
Even longer.
You have to redact things.
I know who you're talking about.
Almost 5,000 you guys watching. Do me a favor, like the video, man. We only got 1.4K likes on YouTube. We got 2,400 you guys watching on YouTube, another 2,400 on Rumble. So do me a favor, ninjas. 4,800 ninjas in here. Like the video on YouTube. Let's hit 2,000 likes, guys. We gotta grow the OSS Army. If we want to be able to grow and take over, which I'm trying to do. I need you guys that are watching on Rumble to come on over, open up a tab. Want you guys that are watching on Council Club, there's well over 100 guys in there too. Like the video ninjas on YouTube. Let's drop the link.
And then release, like, do hand out binders, I hope
even they're noticing.
Son, where'd you find this?
The Trump administration, I've spoken to these veterans of the USS Liberty, and their hope is that the Trump administration and the Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth will actually do a full investigation into this.
That's not gonna happen.
I was just going to say, I really doubt that's going to happen.
They're just waiting for everyone to die off.
Well, I wouldn't say they're waiting for everyone to die. Maybe. He could be right. This is the thing about Myron. I respect him because I guarantee if I was sitting in front of him or beside him or talking to him, what I just said a little bit ago, that maybe they're not waiting for everyone to I don't know if YouTube's going to die off, he would probably be able to either refute what I just said or actually convince me into thinking otherwise. And that's something that I massively respect about this guy. I would love to go on his podcast one day and just be there. I would love to sit at this table with all these weird women that he has on. He doesn't even have to pay me. I'll pay my flight. I'll pay my hotel stay. He doesn't have to pay me a single penny. I'll do it for absolutely free in my own time. Absolutely. Because I respect him so, and not only him, I respect Fresh, I respect Chris, I respect Mo, and I respect Bills. I respect all 5 of these guys. And whoever, I think Myron's girl, his name's Angie. Respect her. I respect all the women that help him and his podcast out. Good or bad. And then I also, well, I take that one back. I respect the ones that help his podcast that actually have good intentions. But I would love to go on his podcast one day. That would be a dream come true. Absolute dream come true. But I'm not going to be one of these weird dudes or chicks that pay $2.99 to say something, or $5.99, or $10.99, or $100 just to say a sentence or a paragraph. I find that I get it from a financial standpoint. Totally understand it. I get why he allows it and why people do it, but I'm just not that type of person. I would rather make a video like this, and if this doesn't get around to him for another 10 years, I'm okay with that. If I can't go on his podcast or meet him personally for another 10, 20, 30 years, I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm not going to pay money just to say something. I just find it very strange. And not only that, speaking of OF, I don't pay for subscriptions on YouTube podcasters. I don't pay for any of this stuff. I just pay for it the way it is. Now I can see the argument or the difference because I'm not technically supporting them financially, but I have my own issues financially. Like I mentioned a little while ago, how I designed circuitry and weaponry that went into the Iron Dome, and not just that, many other things that I'm not even going to disclose. I've worked under ITAR and EAR companies and company. But I'm not going to disclose any of what companies I've worked for, what I've done, what I've seen. I'm not doing it. I'll do it off script, off camera, to people that I actually trust, but I'm not going to say it on here. But my point is that ever since the sheepdemic is what I like to call it, ever since I refused the vaccine or vaccines, I have been struggling tremendously. I literally lost 2 careers where I was making $80,000 plus a year. And then, at the same time, I've been struggling ever since. And it's again, money to me isn't a problem. I'm content with making $30,000, $40,000 a year. I'm content with that. As long as I'm doing the right thing, doing what's right for people in society, regardless of pay, I don't care. I just don't care. Yeah, money's good. Yeah, money's great. Yeah, money can make you feel better and think better, and it's convenient. I don't discredit that in any way, shape, or form. But I don't believe a materialistic item should be so controlled by 99.9% of society. And I mean, like I said, I get it. Like all these OF women who are making millions of dollars a year, posting naked and stuff. But again, that just you're only posting these things because you're making a lot of money really quickly. But you're not really thinking long term. Yeah, you're making money quick. You're getting rid of short-term problems, but in the long run, what you're doing is you're creating a bunch of long-term problems that are going to persist until the day that you go 6 feet under. And on top of that, with it being with women, why do you think women are so emotional? It's not rocket science, everybody. I genuinely feel bad for a lot of these women that are falling victim to this stuff. And then also, too, you simps, you men that actually pay these women a monthly subscription to see these things, y'all are strange as hell. I don't ever condone violence. I don't ever want to see violence. But I'll tell you right now, I'll be the first person to tell you that you're not only weird and strange, but you're immoral. You're diabolical. You don't care about these women. You don't care about society. You don't care about anybody but yourself because you want to get your rocks off. You weird motherfucker. I bet your pinky toe's longer than your big toe. I bet you walk faster backwards. I bet you have the IQ equivalent to a house gnat. Like, I bet you're the size of a yard gnome. Paying for this stuff. You're literally meaning to tell me that you're justifying paying a girl to see her naked or half naked for the monthly price of a one purchase McDonald's cheeseburger? And not only that, but these women accept it? What is wrong with you people? It's strange. It's weird. Stop it.
Punches because of our friends in Israel, but actually put it all out there and go through the full investigation.
Never happened.
Testimony.
If the American public knew about the U.S. system, they would be outraged. And I'll tell you this: when Candace was already on, a lot of people were like, "What the fuck?" You know what? Let me show you how niggas unaware of the American public is. Look at this. Watch this. Chat.
See? Yeah. Look. Okay. Hold on. What Myron's talking about right now, I'm unaware of, and I'll tell you right now, I'm aware of a lot of things, but I'm very unaware of what he's talking about right now, and this is actually very interesting.
All right, you guys, I'll get right.
And she did a great job of marketing this. Right, where she said, I got a big announcement. She didn't put that it was going to be the U.S. celebrity before she dropped it. This ended up getting 5.6 million views 3 months ago, right?
Look at this. I'm in Indonesia watching this and reading the comments. I was surprised that so many Americans didn't know. With me, non-American, knew the fate of U.S. celebrity long before this. The suppression of information there must be crazy. An Indonesian motherfucker in the comment section is more aware than a bunch of Americans. Look at this. 5.4 million views, and no one in mainstream or independent media is talking about this. Please note, I have updated this number. It started at 4 million.
What?
Unfortunately, APEX still is registered as a foreign agent. As an Afghan, I'm surprised that Americans still know nothing about this event. I've known about this since the 1990s. The sad part is that IDF killed the sailors with the money of Americans.
So I was born in 1991. Quick backstory. So I tried joining the Marine Corps. I tried joining when I graduated high school. 2009 to 2013 is when I tried joining. I couldn't join because of my tattoo. All it is a tribal tattoo on the left side of my arm that goes from a little bit past my left elbow up past my collarbone up through the left side of my neck. But because it went so many inches past my collarbone, I wasn't allowed to serve my country as a Marine. Now, yeah, I can already see people like, well, why didn't you get it laser removed? Why didn't you get it removed? This and that. Why didn't you get a waiver? Well, one, I had dozens of waivers, but they all got denied continuously. Two, you're right, I could get it removed, but I spent thousands of dollars to get this tattoo. I'm not going to pay another $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 to get a tattoo removed that I paid for just to serve my country. If my country doesn't want me to serve for them based off of the way I look, I don't want to be a part of the military. Now, this isn't to say that I don't support people in the military, because I come from a military family. I wholeheartedly support everybody in the military. Everyone. And I want to take a moment to thank all of you that are serving, have served, or currently are going to, or currently want to, or going to serve. I mad respect. And the way I look at it is yeah, back then it was pretty rough. Getting turned down for almost half a decade straight. It's not that I gave up. It's that I finally came to a realization, look, I'm not going to serve my country because they want me to look a certain way. I don't believe in that. I don't think that that's the right thing to do. It's the same concept when it comes to DEI. I don't believe DEI is right. Hiring people based off of their skin color or what they look like, rather than their own merit, their own intellect, and their own intelligence, and their integrity, and their dignity, and their morals, and their principles, It's not smart. It's not wise to. It's just not wise to hire people that way. It's just not. And we've been noticing it throughout many, many years now. DEI stands for didn't earn it. Okay? Let's get that clear. But I wasn't going to serve. I tried Navy, I tried Air Force, I tried National Guard, I tried Army, and I tried Marine Corps. The first one I did was Marine Corps. Dude, back when I graduated high school, man, I was running 3 miles in under 12 minutes. I was doing over 100 push-ups easily. I was doing over 70, 75 pull-ups easily. I could do 100 curls in like, dude, I had a six-pack back then. I was so fit. And it had nothing to do with my fitness. It had everything to do because of my tattoo.
Candace, my dad is a retired Navy guy and Vietnam guy. He watched the whole thing and is now writing a letter to Trump to ask him to release these documents. We need the truth. U.S. Navy vet here, 1967, 1971. The two men were told that their families will suffer if they talk for over 40 years. I've tried to get this story to be told. As a Navy vet, I've never heard this story. Throughout my career, we were taught about loss and have suffered and how to avoid a repeat. Not once did anyone tell us this. I'm angry beyond words that can express this. This needs to be broadcast everywhere. Never again will I hear anyone blindly defend the government of Israel and the U.S. without telling them about the USS Liberty.
Do you guys
see now why people like Nick Fuentes are banned?
Do you guys see now why
they demonetized us and wrote a whole fucking hit piece on us when we talked about this shit before October 7th?
Do you guys see now why
people like even bitch ass Assault Biker are getting targeted by the ADL
to get banned?
Do you guys see now why these censorship organizations have been working tooth and fucking nail to ban people, to include the article that I showed you guys before?
This comment section is fucking revealing. The way Ben Shapiro was so dismissive of there being any incentive for Israel to commit a false flag for their own best interest is disgusting. I'm Tunisian. I've heard about this since I was a kid. It's a bit surprising to see that it was so officially censored internally, yet so known and popular outside. See, guys, Americans are oblivious to this. Okay.
Yeah, we really are, and I am too. And I'm genuinely not only intrigued, but I'm concerned about this, what he's talking about. I'm going to look more into this and possibly make a few videos on it. So, like and subscribe, everybody. I know I've been on some rants. I know I talk a lot. I apologize. I'm trying to do better. I genuinely am. I'm listening to a lot of people in the comments criticizing me of my videos and what I'm making. And whether your intentions are to just make fun of me or not, whether you make fun of my teeth, I get it. I know. I regret not wearing my retainer when I had braces. I used to have hydraulics in my mouth. I know. I get it. When I was in kindergarten, I had crazy buck teeth. They used to call me B-Rabbit. Again, I get it. You can make fun of my teeth. You can make fun of the way I look. I don't care. All right? That doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. So, but yeah, like and subscribe, everybody. I'm trying to do better. Put it in the comment section if this might be better. If not, I understand. Thank you all. God bless you. God bless your family, and God bless the United States of America.